reason to open such a center was basically my son. My son started 2 years later than his teammates, and I needed to push him forward and to improve his skating skills, all ice hockey abilities. And we visited one existing center in Prague, and we were completely unhappy. There was no methodology, no system, no development, basically nothing. And I thought myself, that should work if you do it properly, if you do everything together. The system works, the marketing works, everything together. And right the same day, evening, I sit down and I work out a simple plan and location analysis of the entire market. And out of 3 locations, Příbram was what I thought is the best solution. So that was the story how this center was opened. I think the right question is not the size of the center alone, but the right question is size of the center in connection with the location. So we did a lot of analysis looking around in the surroundings, which teams are there, what is the potential, how many teams are there, and what would be the potential market for this center. And as well, we have consulted our partners from HDTS about the size in order to have a certain sort of scalability so that we can serve not only small groups but as well entire teams. And therefore we have decided for the size with one important condition, that this center should be able to serve for trainings for entire team. So therefore the size of the center is matched for one ice hockey team. This is a question on which we can look from 2 different angles. The first one would be, a large city definitely is big markets for athletes and players in different age groups who would like develop their skills and systematically develop their capabilities. On the other hand, in a large city there may be already competitive centers opened and existing and have already their reputation. We believe pretty much into the quality, technology and way of working, a systematic way of working of our center, even though in a large city of Prague there have been already centers opened, but we believed into our position, we believed into our setup, and the practice gave us the right that our decision was correct, and we are benefiting from this. First is the location itself, second is the space, and the third is the main coach or the face or the even team of coaches. So these are 3 critical elements which decide about future success of such a center. It took us more than 3 years to find the right space. We were decided about location, but to find the correct space which would fit our setup, which would fit into the size which we wanted to open, that was rather difficult. And important is, and finally, the waiting or the search in those 3 years was finally resulting into this space, which is directly located in an ice arena. And this has proved as a key decision to be located directly in the ice arena. Because lots of trainings, what we do and players development has and serves one critical purpose. This is transfer all what we do on the ice. And therefore, having the ice arena very close or next to the center is absolutely key decision. Return on investment. It is an integral part of the entire business planning. We have planned a return on investment on 6 years, but this is particularly to our center. I believe that every size of the center, small, mid-size or even large centers, will have different planning on investment and different planning on return on investment. So I think it pretty much depends on the setup, on the equipment and on the breadth of technologies which the owner is ready to invest to. So we have planned for 6 years. The COVID had a little bit postponed this, but we've been closed a couple of months during COVID, but immediately after the opening, we have reopened and restarted the activities. So our return on investment is postponed a little bit, but generally 6 years is quite realistic expectation. Marketing is substantial part of everything what we do. Marketing is key, and the best marketing tool ever for such a center is happy and satisfied clients. It's clients who are on the way to develop themselves, are improving their skills, and are sharing this with others. However, next to this, we do lots of marketing activities, especially in digital. So we have, and this is key, a website where all information about the programs and training possibilities are presented. We run lots of mailings based on our client database. We are present in social media, and we do lots of promotional activities as well. But again, the best marketing tool is satisfied clients. The scope of marketing and the targeting of marketing activities is not focused only on the local clientele, not only on the local clients, but on the clients and athletes from the entire market of Czech Republic, but even beyond. Basically, we focus on global athletes. That means that all our activities have to be multilingual. We have to have coaches who have multilingual capabilities and are able to train the athletes in different languages. And the results of that is that we truly have clients from all over the world. We have clients from Vladivostok, we have clients from Philippines, from Canada, USA, from England, or Great Britain, from Holland. We have lots of clients from Germany, Austria, some of Switzerland, from Poland. So that is the international scope, and which is proving that our global positioning and targeting is right. The summer season is one of the key times of our center, because we run multiple week camps in parallel with off-season preparation for junior and adult players, and this is the key season for existence of this center. We open the registration already in December, and today, in mid of May, I have to say we are booked out. All the camps and off-season preparation is already booked. We are just fine-tuning some small modalities on different programs, but we have 5 weeks in a row of week camps during the summer. So this is something what is absolutely crucial for the center. And I think it's combination of a couple of key elements. Number one, it's the wide breadth of technologies which we use, diagnostic technologies, training technologies, including skate nose, including shooting navigation, peripheral vision, Vertimax, all technologies what we use here. Second, it is a systematic way of working. So we have a system how we develop the clients. It is successful, and it proves and brings the results which are the proof for the systematic work. The next is the focus on health development of players, because with hard training and skill development comes health development of the athletes. And last but not least, it is the facilities which are around the center. So the center is placed directly in the ice arena. We have 2 ice arenas. We have next door the swimming pool, sauna, and other regeneration facilities. We have athletic center close to here, and we have basically open air possibilities for any cardio training. So it's almost ideal combination of them. according to our experience, is the diagnostics and the huge breadth of different diagnostic options, combined with the different zones which we are using for the training. It's the skating zone, it's the shooting zone, it's the gym, which has again different zones like strength zone, agility zone, functional zone, etc. And this combination of diagnostics and training opportunities, training possibilities and facilities inside of the center, including top-notch technologies like the skate mill itself, the softwares and databases around that, it's what works for us the best. I think it's the complex service in all age groups. The players come here and they don't need to care about nothing, basically. The core, of course, is the right and correct skill development of the players. This is the core. But around that are many services which are as well essential for the well-being and for the development of the athletes as well in the mental way. So next to the core training and players development, we provide additional services like accommodation, like transport, like sharpening, like washing, etc. So there are lots of additional services which make the clients happy, and they can focus on the key why they came here, and this is their training. From the beginning, the philosophy of our center was designed to develop players of all age categories and of all skill categories or performance categories. So we start usually with kids aged 6 to 7 years. So these are the youngsters which train and come to our center, and up the scale is open. So up to the professional players. The key is that they don't meet on the same training facility, in the same zone, but in general we are focused on all age and performance groups. So we are able to develop all of them. There are lots of stories about players which came here and started to train and develop and were successful afterwards. Just a couple of examples. We had a Polish junior player which came originally at the beginning of 2020 for 3 weeks of off-season preparation, followed by tryouts in US. He stayed here for 3 months, and afterwards he successfully was drafted by a US team, youth US team. So that was one of the story. Another story is a professional Dynamo Pardubice player who came here for off-season preparation for 4 weeks, and in the following season he was one of the top scorers in Dynamo Pardubice. So these are wonderful stories, and there are plenty of them, and we are happy about this. We are thinking in 2 different directions. The first direction is the medical sport testing and diagnostics. We have the sports diagnostic in skills and abilities, coordination and performance abilities, but we would need to add on to that the medical testing and the medical diagnostic. So there is a huge demand for this, and it is quite tightly connected with the performance diagnostic and skill diagnostic what we do. So that would be one direction, the medical sports diagnostic. And the second would be the recovery and the regeneration of the athletes, which come here for a couple of weeks. They work really hard, and the recovery and regeneration is an integral part of this preparation. So we think of having additional facilities here with cryo chamber or with sauna or similar recovery options, including mental health. So these are the 2 different directions in which we are thinking to develop the center further. I think next to the investment plan, next to the project, next to the technologies and everything like this, the two key elements, the two crucial elements are the right team and to be with the heart in it, and then success will come on its own.